G'day guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about the Lithium 12 volt 50 amp hour lithium battery. I'm going to be doing a bit of a review. I'm going to show you how I'm going to be setting this up and how I'm going to be using it. Super light, 5.4 kilos. So that's something, you've got to really take into consideration, especially if you're going to be using one of these batteries for your camping, or look, you can permanently set this up in your vehicle, but the way I'm going to use it is it's going to be transportable, and I need that transportability. I want to be able to not just have my car packed in with a big solar setup and a lithium battery, but I also want to be able to chop and change. So it does come with a little handle. There's some post bolt that come in the pack, and they obviously go on like that, and then you have your little caps. Look, it looks really well constructed. A few of the things that they say is they chuck it in water. Obviously you're not going to submerge it in water, and keep it away from the fire. Why such a little battery? It looks pretty small, and that's the advantage of this thing. Delivers a lot of power, and it's not much weight. It's not much at all. There will be in the description a code to use, and that'll give you a discount on this battery. So if you use my code, you can go onto their webpage. You can go have a look. There'll be a link for this battery, and yeah, if you like the way they look and their performance, there's plenty of videos out there reviewing these batteries. And you might want to go the larger size. There's a lot of different products on their site when it comes to batteries and how you set them up. Comes with a little quick start guide, and also the production manual, which goes into like putting batteries into series and all that sort of stuff, and a lot more about the safety. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I'm going to set this thing up and turn it into a very, very portable power station. All right, so we've got our battery box here. So this is part of the packaging that the battery came in. So all I've done is I've trimmed it down so it fits nice and snug into the battery box itself. And I'll go through why I'm doing that. So battery, we'll whack that in. And obviously this came in there, so this is a really nice fit. After I've done that, this is the top, and the top actually had another piece of foam like this covering it over, and that's where the post bolts are kept. So I'll put that in like that. I'll get these two bits. I'll put one down this side, and I will put one down this side here. Because I'm going to be using this battery as a bit of a mobile, portable power station with a lot of different uses. Yes, one, I'm going to be definitely using it with my prospecting equipment, but I'm also going to use this battery for camping. So we'll grab the lid and we'll start connecting it up. So obviously the red cable, which is the positive, to the positive side of the battery. Just screw in the post bolt, and then we'll just do it up. You want to make sure these are done up tight. You don't want them crazy tight. And then it also comes with these little caps. You can just put them over the top. Get the other bolt and the negative. So wash it down first, and then there's a few other little washers that are actually connected to the bolt. Do that up hand tight, and then we will do this up as well. Now you might ask, why? Why put it in a battery box? Well, the battery box is going to turn this thing now into a very versatile power station. So once that's in, we get our cables. Obviously there's a strap that goes around this box, and we're off and ready to go. It's very light. I think the battery box is about 1.5 kilos. So maximum all up now, we're at 7 kilos. Advantage of the battery box, we have 2 terminals here, and that's something that I'd use when I'm camping. I've got another little setup that goes onto this that has the solar controller for a solar panel so that I can charge straight into here. But also on that panel, there's an inverter. And I need the inverter for a CPAP machine. And obviously I plug the inverter into that. I can run directly my CPAP during the night. Obviously charge with one of these through the day. I obviously use one of these other terminals when I get down to the creek, and I can use it down there. A couple of USB ports on the side, cigarette lighter port on the side. Also, once you turn this unit on like it is now, I can press this and hold it down and give me the voltage. There's a quick reset on here as well. So even if I'm going to the beach and I need to bring my esky down there and I want to power it, I can just pick this up. It's very, very light. Like, this is very easily carried. Also, when I go to the creek, I can easily carry this down to the creek as well to run my high banker. This setup, and the reason it's the portability, and this is what this is with this 50 amp hour battery. You've got great portability. It's protected now. You know, you can get a little bit wet. You can splash a bit of water on there. It's not going to get onto the battery, even though the battery is sealed and tight and everything else. You want to keep everything away from your connections as much as possible close to that battery. This is for the guys that are going to be, you know, camping. They want to use their vehicle through the week. They don't want to have a big, great setup or heavy setup that they're carting around in their vehicles. And some people like that, having it there all the time. But this is more, this smaller 50 amp hour is more for this portability, ease of use, and you can chuck it even in your sedan to power your fridge or whatever else. I will be doing some demos, and we'll see how this thing operates out in the field, and that'll be in some coming videos. I just wanted to bring this out to you so that you could see the little battery, how I've set it up, and a little bit about it. Now, there is a link that'll take you to their site about this 50 amp hour battery, and also there's a code, and if you use the code, you'll get a discount. The battery itself was given to me to review and test by Lithium, so go check them out. There'll be batteries there to suit your needs. There's some really impressive stuff on their site to go and have a look at. So hope you have enjoyed this little video, and we'll see it in use in coming videos, and a few different ways that I'm using it out on the field. So hope you have enjoyed this one, guys, and until the next time, see you all later.